Delivery Service is a great film, beautiful film. It's not quite there for God tier for me, but I think it's super enjoyable. I'm hoping some of my like top tier favorite Studio Ghibli movies is on this list, but I don't know. We'll get to them, I guess. Beauty and the Beast has its moments, has some decent songs, has some good animation. I like the concept of the story. It's just not my thing. Whisper in the Heart. Whisper of the Heart. I always say that title wrong. One of the more somber Studio Ghibli movies. For me, I think it's a good time, truly. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely not my least favorite. But it's a pretty somber movie. Kimba, I've not seen, or Kumba. Alpha and Omega, I've not seen. Mulan 2, I don't remember it enough to throw it in the don't remember pile. Leroy and Stitch had its moments. Pretty much anything Lilo and Stitch is going to be had its moments or higher. The My Little Pony movie, haven't seen it. Unfortunately, I'm not a brony. Mickey's Christmas, I wouldn't remember it enough. Chicken Run is a great film, beautiful film. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't own it on Blu-ray yet, but I vividly remember a lot of pieces of it. So throwing it up there, really enjoy it. It's fun. The Tom and Jerry movie is a big fucking nope. The live action movie. Why is this in here? This is an anime. I guess it's kind of animated. I grew up with Tom and Jerry. I always loved Tom and Jerry. I grew up with it. I always thought it was super fun. This movie, though, this fucking movie, oh, it just spat and punched and drugged Tom and Jerry through the mud. Chloe Grace Moretz is in this movie for whatever reason, and she's just here to collect a paycheck. My only like positive that I ever had to say with this is the people who animated Tom and Jerry did a good enough job animating it, and they used some of the old sound effects. That's it. Story is terrible. A lot of the gags aren't funny, and it's not as slapstick as the show is. It's just bad overall. Ooh, is that the Black Cauldron? What's this? Yeah. Fuck yeah. The Black Cauldron is a great film, beautiful film. The Black Cauldron is super fun. I had never seen it before, and we watched it one night on VHS on the big screen, on the theater screen on the projector, and I just had such a fun time with it. It's a super fun Disney fantasy movie. I think it's a little underrated. Madagascar, eh? Madagascar has its moments where it's kind of fun. Cinderella 2 I've not seen. I think Madagascar has its moments. Paranorman, I think, is a truly good time. It's not my favorite thing Lakia has done. I think it's how you pronounce it. But I think, I don't know how you pronounce the studio. It's not my favorite thing, but it's pretty good. It's a good time. The Lego Movie, I think, is a great, beautiful film. I think the first Lego Movie is really solid. Has a lot of good writing, a lot of good humor. The animation looks great. So, The Incredibles 2 is meh. It's about as meh as good. It's weird because I left the Incredibles 2. I left the theater and I was like, that was pretty good. And then as time has set, not only have I forgotten a lot of the movie, but like a lot of things just kind of soured on me. I was like, you know, that really wasn't as epic as the first movie. You know, that kind of actually like undermined some of the characters of the first. Good morning, good morning. I know it's bright and early, but I had to stream a little bit earlier today. I got to go and work early today. So tomorrow and the rest of the week should go kind of back to normal of just like hanging out at like 10:30 or whatever. But today, regardless, today we have Dimir Zombies. Now, real quick before we jump into the deck tech and all that goodness, I do want to talk real quick about Moxfield. I'm not sponsored by them. I've just heard good things about Moxfield, so I decided to create an account. You can follow me there. Apparently you can follow me there, but I'm going to start putting all the decks that I play on here on Moxfield. It's going to be a slow process. I'm going to start doing some of the back decks we've played too on here. So far I've only have this Dimir Zombies deck up. Like I said, it's going to be a slow process getting this rolled out, but there's a link in the description. It'll take you straight to the deck list, and you can see all the pretty deck lists set up here. I kind of like how this is set up. It was very easy to put this deck on here. The other thing I don't like is I don't see where you can like buy the deck on like Card Hoarder. Okay, right there. Never mind. Well, shut me up. But anyway, this is how I'm gonna start putting all the decks submitted by you all into the queues, if you will, and how we're gonna go through the decks submitted, the decks I play, and everything will be on here on Moxfield. So feel free to follow me over there if you're interested in that kind of thing. But for now on, when I post the deck list in the description, it will be a link to the Moxfield page of the deck. So hopefully that will make things a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit more streamlined. And it says I have 76 in the main deck. So what did I mess up here? hold please. Apparently I messed something up. Okay. No, I really messed something up. Hold on. What is happening here? I think all the sideboard went into the main deck? I think that's what's happened here. Hold on. Remove. We also only have 19 lands. I think that might be an issue too. Oh yeah, we had a Dimir Aqueduct. The 62. So where else is our zombies? There they are. All right, so now that should be fixed. Right? Where is it at? 60 main, 15 sideboard. Okay, so that should be fixed. This should be fixed now. I'm just curious to what happens. Buy on cardboard. There it is. Cool. Cool. That's awesome. So, yeah, kind of like this. Now let's go over the deck. Kind of like Moxfield, like I said. For now on, the decks will be put on there. Also, just real quick too, if you have a deck list you want to send me for me to look at or to play, feel free to do so. Links don't work in YouTube chats unless you're a moderator. So just throw in the deck list and I will add it to the queue if it's cheap for me to finish. If it's not cheap for me to finish, it will be put on like a back burner page. And if you want me to run your deck through a league of your choice or a deck of your choice in Pauper through a league or your deck list, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying here. It's too early. It's too early in the morning to be doing this. You can become a channel member or $20 super chat will do the same thing as well. There's a membership for running decks through a league. And last but not least, becoming a member is a great way to support the channel. $1 gets you custom emotes, badges, and your name in a credit scroll. So it's a great way to support the channel. But also, the free way, the best way to support the channel is just subscribing and watching and sharing the content. So let's go to this deck list. All that call to action thrown away. Let's check out this deck list. Land-wise, we're pretty basic, leaning heavier into islands because we are heavier into islands. But we have two Dimir Aqueducts, two Dismal Backwaters. So there's our dual lands. We have 11 islands, 2 swamps. But then we have 2 Haunted Fingraph, which is a taps for colorless or tap 3 in it, sacrifice it, return target creature card, return a creature card at random from your graveyard to your hand. So we potentially get some of our stuff back. So what are we doing in this deck? Well, we are a zombie deck that's going to try to utilize some cantrips to get somewhat of an advantage. So we have 4 Considers. Surveil 1, draw a card. Surveil basically is Scry, but instead of going to the bottom of your deck, it goes to the graveyard. 4 Dispels with different artworks. I like to think, like, if you could put these, like, I can't move them around, but if you could put them on the other side of each other, I like to think it's like a battle scene. We have 4 Thought Scours. Target player mills 2 cards, draw a card. We have 3 Screeching Scobs. When Screeching Scob enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. It's a 2/1 zombie. Then we have 4 Wretched Throngs. When Wretched Throng dies, you may search your library for a card named Wretched Throng, reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. So kind of like a weird, what's the hawk? The bird. What's the bird that does that? Oh god, why can I remember that? Do I have it in Boros Synthesizer? What is that bird called? Do I have it in Soul Sisters, maybe? Why am I not playing it in Soul Sisters? There's a bird that does something like that. It's when it enters the battlefield, you may search up your library for any number of birds of the same name. I can't remember the name of the bird. Okay. Anyway, 4 counter spells, 2 borrow. I don't know how to say this. Borrow ghoul. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you exile the top creature card of your graveyard. So 4/4 for 2. It's not bad. Shepherd of Rot, which is a tap effect. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie on the field. We're not like a zombie spam deck, but could be useful. Headless Scob. This is actually a card I'm really excited for as a 3/6 for 3. Additional cost to cast a spell, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Headless Scab enters battlefield tapped, which kind of sucks. 2 Distant Melodies. Choose a creature type. Draw a card for each permanent you control of that type. So potentially drawing quite a bit of cards. Vengeful Dead. When Vengeful Dead or another zombie dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Solemnguard Scavenger, which is like just wicked awesome artwork. Like this could be a death metal band's cover art. Flying Exploit. Exploit is a mechanic that when it enters battlefield, you can sacrifice a creature to get the ability. When another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Solemnguard Scavenger. It gains haste until end of turn if it exploited that creature. So potentially it grows on its own, but then we also can exploit it. Scab Goliath. Is it Scob or Scab? I think it's Scab. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile 2 creature cards from your graveyard. So it's just a big boy. Gem Palm Polluter. When you cycle it, you may have target player lose life equal to the number of zombies on the battlefield. Draw a card, does some burn damage, and then Writhing Necromass costs 1 less for each creature in our graveyard. 5/5 Death Toucher, just huge. Sideboard wise, we have Annul. Annul. Counter target, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Counter target artifact or enchantment spell. 3 Hydroblast, 3 Chainer's Edicts, 3 Feed the Swarms, 1 Bajuka Bog, and 2 Gangrenous Zombies. Sacrifice it. Gangrenous Zombies deals 1 damage to each creature and each player. If you control a Snow Swamp, it deals 2 damage to each player instead. So with that being said, I think we need to put in Snow Swamps here quick, right? It's just swamps, right? Yeah, okay. Is this the list? I know somebody was saying that one of these lists that I got should be Snowlands. Is it this one? Maybe? Well, we can't do snow islands anyway, so. All right, so that's our deck. Let's jump into a match here with Darius's zombies. Let me pull up Moxfield here real quick so I can all right. And cool, it's been changed. I like Moxfield so far. I'm liking it. Now there is something worth noting that we don't have. Ooh, mulligan. We don't have. Not in love with this either. Holy crap! I didn't realize chat was going off. What's up, dude? This looks nice. What's up, Raging Bull? It does look fun. Snow duels do exist, mate. Oh, I didn't know that. You should switch them instead of using tap lands. Not bounce ones though. Gonna close the stream. Got into you? Oh no, you're good. You're good. I don't care about stream sniping. I got a mulligan again. Okay, this looks a little better. Keep this. I'm gonna bottom you. Probably just the 2 creatures. Keep some of the draw power here. Hopefully we can draw another land. Pastor. It's gonna be easier for me to say than. Is that Russian or Ukrainian? I don't know. I'm I'm an idiot. So bear with me on that. I think they're right. I think we should swap out the snow lands for the gain 1 life lands for snow lands. If we're going to be running that. Faithless Looting. All right. Let's go. Oh, and they're a gate deck too? I'm interested. I should have thought Scoured there. I should have thought Scoured. Dang it. No, it's my bad on that one. Some kind of Rakdos build. I'm going to counterspell that. Black land. Okay. Let's play the Scob. Well, there's our black land. We don't have very many black sources. How many black sources do we actually have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 6. That should probably change. I didn't realize we were only at 6 here. There's the kitchen imp. Yep. Okay, well, I'm starting to see a bit of an issue here. There's our black sources. I get we have a lot of island, but I feel like we should up some of the dual lands here. What is the snow? Ponza fodder? Yeah. Ice tunnel. I think we have ice tunnels. I like this deck so far, our opponent's deck. Pretty cool. Especially if we're gonna have Jim Palm Polluter here. You know what's nice too about this Mox field I just thought of? As we make changes to the deck together, I can make the changes on Mox field so the updated list is always there. So that'd be kind of cool too. I guess there's an argument for blocking the Blazing Grudawalla, but we are probably dead. I want to see if I have Ice Tunnel. I think I have Ice Tunnels. Yeah, I have 4. Okay. I think we're going to need them. Hey, we did it. Boom, baby. Whoop, there it is. Three, 4 haster, baby. Oh, shit. There's the gates. Yeah, it's a big kitchen imp. play the ghoul here. Probably just gonna have to pass here. The mana base is very sketchy. Why? Opponent saying their mana. I'm assuming they're saying their mana base is pretty sketchy. Gem Palm Polluter seems slow with only 6 swamp sources. Yeah, we need to up the swamp sources. We do have enough black to justify upping the swamp sources. They're saying that because their deck wants to have a lot of untap lands, but because it's a 3-color deck, it's really hard to do. Untap lands is virtually impossible. That is like a downside to consider adding a couple of swamp cycling zombies. Maybe. What will be some of them? What would be some of the swamp cycling zombies? I don't think our I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I don't think our zombies, like, I don't feel like we need to, like, up very much. I don't think we need to up it very much. I think we need to, fortunately, we're in a bad spot here. I think we need to just up. We're just kind of staying alive here. It is worth noting, Borrow Ghoul, we have to keep doing the upkeep cost. What I was going to say, I think we need to up just our swamps in general, though. I want I want the pasture list. Yeah. We're talking about in chat over here. You can't see it because my fat head's in the way. But we're talking about no. All right, you got it. You got it, man. We're talking about oh, what do I want here? We're talking about, god damn it, I can't think. We're in chat over here, but where my fat head is. We're talking about the deck and why, like, it's hard to run tricolors because of tap lands, but I think Hydroblast is okay here. I don't know if I want Feed the Swarm, but maybe Chainers. We don't have a lot of removal, do we? Twisted Abomination's one of them. I'll have to look it up. Chainer over Feed the Swarm. Yeah, that's what I felt like too. I don't want to take 4 from. Don't want to take 4. I don't like Gem Palm Polluter right now because of our mana base, so I'm going to trim that out. I'm going to trim out Vengeful Dead and let's go down. Also has Island Cycling. There's also Genesian Zombies, but it's weaker. It also has Island Cycling. Yeah, I'll look those up here in a second. I do think we need to trim out just 4 basic islands and throw in 4 the snow tunnels. Ice tunnels, I mean. I think is what we need to do with this deck. Let's go down 1 Shepherd of Rot. And 1 We're trimming out some creatures, so I'm going to go down 1 Borrow Gruul here. Try it like that. Would you like to play first? Yes. I'm going to keep this based on the considers. I'm going to ask them if they wouldn't mind sharing their list with us. They can add creature count to graveyard. I generally use them in reanimator strats, but you have the scab food to consider. Yeah, true. Cool. They're going to share the list with us. They're going to share their madness list with us, their Jund madness. I'm assuming they have the other little red lizard, right? They just play Hollow One. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I'll look up those cards after this match. Because I definitely think we're in a situation where we want to... we definitely want to change mana base. I think the mana base is off. Consider, please. Put it in the graveyard. That was a voice crack, wasn't it? I'm just going to consider now, try to find another land. It's kind of unfinished brew because I feel it lacks some of the meta interaction. I totally get that, man. We could also bring in Ash Barrens too to fetch up, you know, lands. So they get in the Rudawalla. Sure. We got another land. We did it. It's not a land we need, but we need black. Yeah, we need to change the mana source on this. Gonna get hit by the Rudawalla here. Our opponent also seems to be a little bit weird on lands right now. I should have thought Scoured there. Okay, cool. No, I'm not as concerned about it. Still no black sources. Well, we have the counterspell up. So we do have counterspell. We'll let this go through, and then maybe we can counter something they're discarding. I don't have black. Same. Hold on, I'm doing this wrong. You can't pay for that, so. Oh, they must have got it off of that. Cabal Initiate? That's cool. Black Source. Black Source. Damn it. Let's play the Wretched Throng here. We'll play the Wretched Throng. Yep. Where's that Moxfield list? It's like I'm like half tempted to just go ahead and put him in there now, so we know it's coming. But I'll do it after this match. I don't want to. That sucks. We're tapped down for the kitchen imp, but it is what it is. I think we need to go up a land too. I feel like we need to go up to like 20 or 21 with the cards we have. Really enjoyed the player profile with Cooper the Red this weekend. Oh, cool. Glad you enjoyed it, Logical. It was really fun to do, and I'm hopefully going to do more of them. I'm going to reach out to some other content creators this week to see. I don't think they have a lot of instant spells. But I'm going to leave it up because we need to do something. Two super nice guys. Thank you. Cooper is super nice. That's for sure. I'm going to put pressure on a little bit with the Throng here for right now. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to some other content creators this week and see if I can't get more of them booked to try to do. I just like the idea of like having like just talking to other people in the community of like about Magic and stuff and how they got into it and content creation and stuff. I don't know, I just find that generally like fascinating myself. So be an instant speed. Damn it, it's a sorcery. Gosh darn it. He's playing around it super well. Crazy that Coop's been playing since Ice Age, since 95, 96, right? I was 1 year old. 1 year, really? I was 1 year old at that time. It's crazy to think Magic's been around that long, too. You know? I've been trying to... Hold on, two of them came in at once. I've been trying to compose a Golgari Zombies deck featuring Strength of Night with a +3/+3 effect for all zombies. Would love to see a list. If you want to send a list in, we can take a look at it. My content creation is just games and music, no commentary, quick things for people to watch when they're on break, lunch, stuff like that. I didn't know you created stuff, Logical. I'll have to look into your channel. Can I do that from chat? No, I'll have to do it in comments later. I was 4 years old, right? Isn't it crazy to think? Land. Oh! You dirty dog, you. I'm going to keep up the pressure with Wretched Throng here. We do have double counterspell, though, for what it's worth. Yeah, that's what I want to try to reach out to some other content creators. I'll probably honestly try to reach out to the ones I watch. So I have been watching to have a little bit of an idea of their content. But we'll see. It was really fun. I'm super thankful for Cooper for doing the interview. And he's also been super awesome. Like when I was streaming on Twitch, I got a lot of viewers from him because he would raid my stream and stuff pretty frequently. What was happening there? What'd I do? If he's gonna target, what's he targeting me? Counterspell that one. I guess I could have just dispelled it. I should have just dispelled it. Oh well. Do you ever watch Propaganda? I don't watch a ton of his stuff, but I do follow his like decks and stuff. He's more like, I don't have anything like negative to say about him. I just like, I kind of watch some of the more wackier decks he plays. But I do watch some of his content. What I'm trying to say. Not the land we're looking for here. I did play against someone in tournament practice room who was running the Esper artifacts list. They made some changes like adding Aruka Sunchaser. That's cool though. Somebody else is running something similar. Why are you not playing Swamps? I don't know, Pascal. I don't know either. What's the Sun Chaser here? Sun Chaser, human soldier with Metalcraft. Ooh, and it has flying if you have Metalcraft. Hell yeah! Why are we not playing that too? We'll have to look into that. They watched your channel, did they? That'd be pretty cool. To have some influence of people wanting to like mess with the stuff we're doing. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to deal with this. Propaganda, wacky decks. The white infect list is great. It wins out of nowhere. I haven't watched that one yet. I'll have to look into that one. That sounds wacky and fun. I think we're about dead here. I'm just going to tell him. I think you probably got it. LOL. No idea is ever 100% original, I suppose. No, there's a lot of common parallel thinking, especially with Magic. There's like a limited pool of stuff. Have you ever seen like have you guys ever seen like where they yeah, I don't think we're coming back from this. Have you guys ever seen where they like compare like pop songs and how similar structures are and stuff? GG's. Just wanted to see if I would ever draw a swamp. LOL. The list though. I'm gonna leave this open for a second unless they hop in. Same. They said I got mana screwed at the beginning too. I was like, same. They got your idea from your show. That's awesome. That's cool. Could probably add one of mine if you throw a few humans in the Esper artifact list. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, the Metalcraft one I'll definitely have to keep in mind. I think we can remove 1, 2, 3, 4, add 4 to deck. There. That feels, you know what? And 1, 2, I'm gonna bring in 2 Ash Barons too. Let's bring in 2 Ash Barons. I don't want to change much of the main list here quite yet, but I definitely feel like we needed to change up. I definitely feel like we needed to change up. Come on, brain, the mana base. How can I share the list? You can. So links don't work in chat unless you're a moderator. So you can go for 2 bounce lands. We have the 2, or you think we could take the 2 out? Did you ever consider that if you play wacky decks, you get wacky people in chat? Always considered it, and with open hearts and arms, welcome to all the wackiness. Copy and paste typed it out list, bro. Yep, copy and paste the type it out list. Sorry, I got sidetracked for a second. That's the best way to do it. Apparently on YouTube, you have to be a moderator to post a link. I know on Twitch, like if someone went to post a link, I could approve it for it to go into. But apparently I can't do that on YouTube. Apparently somebody else has to be a moderator to do it, which is kind of lame. Yep. Hessian zombies. I don't know how to say that. Pulling that up real quick. That is wicked looking. Fear and Island Cycle 2, Swamp Cycle 2. Yeah, that could be a card. Let's try to run it. I want to try to run it first with the land base fixed. And then this is definitely one I'm keep in mind. What was the other one? Hold on, let me find the other one real quick. Twisted Abomination. Okay, Twisted. Oh, I've seen a Twisted Abomination before. So yeah, we'll keep those in mind. For sure. As we go forward. So let's make some Mox Field changes here real quick. Island, what we go down to? We have 5. Alt 2. Okay, I'm getting used to the commands here. And then we went up. Went up Ice Tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Went up Ash Barrens. 1, 2. Is that all we did? Okay, so we got 4 Cliff Gate, 4 Black Dragon Gate, 4... Oh, hold on. I want to save this. Do you mind if we play it? At some point? Sorry, it looks bad. No, yeah, that's the way it does. That's the way it does. I can go with that. Okay, so I have most of this deck already, so I'll add it to the queue. Because I know it's going to be dirt cheap for me to finish out. Because like I said, I have most of all of this already, so I'll add it to my my queue here. Yeah, it's cheap. It is. That's what I'm saying. Like I barely have to buy anything for this. I have to get the Nimble Mongoose, the Cabal Initiate. Probably Last Rites. I don't think I have Last Rites. Yeah, I have everything else. So it's gonna be like next to nothing. The only 3 cards that cost something is the 3 gates. Yeah, the gates. I've already got all of them because I have the Abzan list. Oh, let me rephrase that. I might be missing one of the. I might have one of these gates different. A different version of this gate. So I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure I have almost all of this deck already. So I'll have to add it to my queue. Let's go back here. That look right? I'm still. Do I want to up a land? We have a lot of draw cards. I don't think I want to up a land here yet. I think we'll leave it like this. It's not a problem, I guess. Yeah, the only it's not. It's not. I had to start adding spaces to the ends of card names ever since I started posting decks here. You don't have to, like, because what I'm going to do is just start doing this. Just copy and paste it over to a Word doc, and then I'll have it. So, got an appointment to do, so I got to peace out for an hour. See ya. Have a good appointment, and hopefully I'll see you back another time, and maybe we can play again at some point. So, have a good good rest of your day and whatnot. So, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing too. It was a fun match and a really cool deck. But all right, so we got some mana fixed here. Jump into their game. We got the mana fixed a little bit here. Let's try to give this. Well, hopefully it's fixed, right? We don't know for sure. Hopefully it's fixed. But let's try to get this random. No. All right. Not the best, but we can keep it. We can keep it. I'm gonna bottom the Vengeful Dead here. Run it like that. Snow Covered Forest into Arbor Elf. God damn it, Ponza. Get out of here. They're probably going to turn 1 us here with this. We have a really bad hand for Ponza. Okay, they're just going for the attack here. Okay. Well, I definitely think we leave up. Well, Dispel is probably not going to be the best. I feel like Dispel might need to be a Spell Pierce. We can consider or Thought Scour, depending on what our opponent does here. Please be an instant. I think all the land destruction cards are sorceries. Yep. That's super annoying. All right. Well, we're just going to hold up this counter spell here. Venging Hunter, probably. My guess. Counterspell that. Tax us for 1. Sure. All the joys of bounce land versus land destruction. I know, right? Son of a bitch. Not very good. We're trying here. Did I see Saden Raken play Tron Tortex with Cauldron Familiar and Cow combo the other day? You did, and I want to play it. All right, I'm just gonna concede here. We're getting fucked. I want to play it super duper bad. I am super duper interested in playing that. That looks awesome. I definitely think we bring in a removal. I'm not crazy on Hydroblast here. They're not running a ton of red to try to remove that way. Unfortunately, just a lot of our stuff is not going to be the best. Vengeful Dead can come out. Gem Palm can come out. And maybe Distant Melody. Just how bad do you want to play it? The Tron Tortex deck? Like, I'm probably going to play it later this week. That bad. I got a queue of stuff, but I'm probably going to fit in the Tortex Cat combo. I have everything but the altars, which is kind of expensive, but I get paid this week, so I'm probably going to get them. Because that would open up the Ultratron deck too, which I think looks really fun. I'm going to try that. Would like to go first. Why can we not have land? You know? I'm going to keep this hand, and I'm going to bottom the other... Probably bottom the Borrowed Ghoul here. Unfortunately, we do not have the best hand for this. I'm thinking of some changes. Like Dispel, I think, can become Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is just gonna be better. Yup. I'm gonna get out the Throng here. Wild Growth, sure. And a Jewel Thief. Counterspell. Damn it. I was like, I don't want to play the Dimir Aqueduct because it just gets destroyed super easy. I mean, everything we have gets destroyed super easy. They are low or on lands. Just kind of nice, but... I mean, not lands, cards in hand, so I'm hoping they don't have Avenging Hunter is kind of brutal, though. We have infinite amount of blockers, though, as of right now. They do have Trample on all their creatures, so... Ooh, Feed the Swarm. I forgot it enters in tapped. Damn it. Alright, we're getting punished here. Should have just played Wretched Throng there instead of the Headless Scab. Yeah, because we're gonna get punched in the face pretty hard here. They have what do they have here? The Altasaur too? Damn. It is a big butt, that's for sure. Not as good as what our opponent's doing, though. That's for sure. Yeah, we're dead. All right. We're dead here. Let's go into another game. I don't want to make super duper amount of changes quite yet. I want to like see what cards feel okay and don't feel okay, you know? I feel like before we were like a little bit too quick to like make super changes. This mana base dude is killing me. What we can consider here. I want that land. There's an argument for playing Scab there, but I don't think it's a good enough one. Ichor Wellspring, sure. Throw another Thought Scour. I didn't want to. I actually wanted to Thought Scour myself there. The end step. I'm not used to playing Thought Scour, which is, I know, probably part of my problem here, but is what it is. I am playing a lot of cards and strategies I'm not used to, which is the, you know, the counter control shell. All right, let's actually Thought Scour ourselves here. Sure, Deadly Dispute, the Wellspring. Played around that really, really well, didn't they? There's an Ash Barrens. Jim Palm Polluter just laughing in my face here. They have to ditch 2 cards, though. That's interesting. Hey, we did it. Just going to leave up the Dispels here. Oh, can't do anything with that because only counters target instant. That's where I think Spell Pierce would be a lot better. Yep, Spell Pierce would be a lot better. Bloop. All right, what do we want to do here? Play the Screeching Scob. We are building up a point where Necromass is going to be really cheap, though. I've got a feeling that our opponent probably has a pretty easy way to deal with it. Like that. These Dispels are just doing nothing in our hand. Yeah, they can just sit back on this Guardian for life here. Can't do anything with that. Spells are main deck. They are main deck. Not for long, though. I honestly think they can be cast downs. They need to be like a removal card. I keep saying Spell Pierce, but in all honesty, they should be removal. Yep. We're in a bit of a pickle, if you would. Gotcha. Get wrecked, opponent. Play the Wretched Throng. Pass. Finally got to fire off that Dispel there. Yeah, that's a good card. It's a very, very good card. Man, this mana base. I thought we fixed it, but the mana base has still been rough here. No, it doesn't. Does not want to cooperate. That's for sure. Opponent, you just can't deal with these dispels, man. You just ain't got it. Just ain't got it. We had to waste 2 of their cards, so I feel like that's okay. Another Guardian? Oh, damn it. Alright. Let's just go to game 2. We're like super dead there. Hydroblast 100% comes in. I think there's an argument for bringing in Bajuka Bog. I think there's an argument for... No, because he's got protection from Monocolor. Chainer's Edict. Alright, can we have Dispel counter on screen? Right? Speaking of which, you're gone. Taking out these Dispels here. Also going to take out... I don't like Vengeful Dead. I'm going to take out Vengeful Dead. I'm not a fan of this card. Like, it looks cool. I like the idea of it, but... It's just, I don't know. I feel like we're exploiting our graveyard more than our deck, you know? I definitely think Wretched Throng, though, is a really good idea, especially with, like, Scavenger here. And I'm going to take out the Gem Palm Polluters. And I am going to bring in probably just, like, 1 Feed the Swarm. Yeah, I think so. I think Jehessian Zombies coming in. Let's go to Card Hoarder. How much is that? Yeah. Yeah, it's probably coming in. I love Gem Palm, just not here. Yeah, I played a mono black zombie deck that was running a lot better in. I'm going to keep this. That it was running a lot better in. But I don't know how I feel about it in this version. Because we're not really spamming out onto the board very well. I'm going to play this, just leave up Counterspell here. Gloomfang was putting in work with that deck. Was Gloomfang in that mono black zombie deck? No, it wasn't. That's the mono black zombies I played. No. That can be countered. It's actually an argument for countering it with Hydroblast. Let's get a board. Let's get something on board here. I played Gloomfang and a lot of other. I played just a mono black control shell that had Gloomfang. That was putting in some work for sure. I think Gloomfang Mauler is an awesome card. Oh shoot, which deck did I? Yeah, well, I had it in a mono black control shell with Carrion Feeder as well, though. So I've had it in other decks for sure. Faux show. Get in with Wretched Throng. Play the other Wretched Throng. So yeah, Gloomfang Muller is awesome. There's probably a good argument for not countering this right now and just letting us get the other two Wretched Throngs out of deck. But it is what it is. I also think this deck would be worth bringing in Advanced Stitchwing. Get a Scob here. Alright, I think it's time for the Headless to come in. Big old 3/6. 3/6/9. Damn good time. I'm not sure why Dispel is in the main. You don't mind your creatures in the graveyard, right? What instant is trying to be countered other than other counter spell? I think you want removal. I agree. I think we want removal. I agree. I think we want the removal here. I don't think we need another land quite yet. Do I want to play Distant Melody or not? We want to attack first. I don't care much for Distant Melody either because we're not getting a bunch of zombies onto the field. So I feel like this could just be another card. We're very susceptible to another Cannonade though. Fuck it. I'm just going to play another Wretched Throng and pass. And then maybe we can fire off this Distant Melody for some value. Try to bluff them that we have a counterspell here. It's also worth noting that they could just Cannonade in response to Distant Melody, which would suck. Sure. Yeah, I definitely think Cast Down needs to come in the deck. Well, let's see if you got it. God damn it. What do they have? Okay, they're going to Deadly Dispute themselves here. Vitch Stitchwing. Yeah, I think Vitch Advanced Stitchwing's pretty good. I've played it in other decks, and I've always felt like it's been pretty strong. What? No! That sucks. A little late to the party there. Counterspell. I think after this match we can make some changes. I'm starting to see cards that I really don't like in this deck. There's that damn Guardian of the Guild Gate. There's Hydroblast. There's Chainers. Hmm. Wellspring, sure. It almost seems like Counterspell is counterintuitive to Graveyard Shenanigans. A little bit. I think Counterspell's fine since we are running blue, but gotta get going. Have a good day brewing zombies. Well, thanks for hanging out, G%. I appreciate it. Nope. Big nope to that one. Unfortunately, we can't activate the Haunted Fingraph here because we had to hold up Counterspell. All right, I'm gonna fire off Chainer's Edict here. I know they're just gonna sacrifice Dawnbreaker's Cleric, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If they don't play a creature, we can hopefully fire it back off again next turn. That's what I'm hoping for. Don't play another creature. Sure. Damn it. Oh, we're probably still just firing off this Chainer's Edict here. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna Chainers you, and I'm just gonna attempt to steal the Monarchy here. I'm surprised I didn't block one of them. It's really strange to me they didn't block one of them. Do it now. Fire Cannonade now. Yep. Still had one, baby. Ugh. You gonna pick up Wildfire? I mean, they probably have Ephemerate, right? We Hydroblast in response to Ephemerate on the Ardent Elementalist. Barrowghoul is kind of interesting. No. then, oh, you son of a bitch. Why do you only cost 4 less? Okay. They have double ephemerate. They have double ephemerate. It's just, it is what it is, you know? Deadly Dispute for 1,000,000. Yeah, we're in a spot where we're pretty much dead here. You know, it's like we're just waiting to die. Boarding party. Chainers. Okay. We have an out. We can just try to be aggressive. That's kind of our out here. We have a 4-4, then play a 5-5. Just try to be really aggressive. I think it's better getting the Ardent Elementalist out of the way. Just because of the fear of Ephemerate is too palpable. Our plan here is just play really big creatures and try to kill them. This is our only plan here. This is our out. I doubt it, though. I bet our creatures just die left and right. Oh, Bajuka Bogue. Gosh darn it. Armored Scab would be good in this list. What one's Armored Scab again? One four enters battlefield, mill 4 cards. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's worth noting we're still at 20. You know? Don't know how much that matters, but we still are at 20. You son of a gun here. Alright, we're dead. Alright. Yeah, Dispels come out. Cast Down comes in. Add 4 to deck. Go here to Mox Field. Move all. Cast down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like Vengeful Dead. Hold on, let me order these Gehesnian zombies. I feel like those are probably going to be pretty decent. Stitch Assistant as well, possibly. Which Stitch Assistant? Wicked artwork. Check out this thing. Exploit, when it enters, exploit, scry 1, then draw 1. That could be okay too, because we had the Wretched Throngs, right? I don't think Jim Pluter is good here. I don't like Shepherd or Rot very much here. I like them in other builds, but in this build, not so much. Distant Melody, I don't like very much. So far of what we played, you know. Organ Hoarder, basically self-mill. Organ Hoarder. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put one of them into your hand, the rest into your graveyard. That could be good. I gotta see what this is. That is wild looking. All right. I like Wretched Throng. I like Headless Scob. I think it's cool. We need the Jehessian here. I think we can bring 4 of them in. The island and the swamp cycling is pretty strong. I also think we can go up the Borrow Ghoul. I don't think I got 4 of these. I think I only got 2 of them. Yeah, I did. I definitely think we can go up the Borrow Ghoul here just because the zombies we can eat to the ghouls. And honestly, I feel like Necromass is just so good. It's just such a strong card. Let's go up to 3 of them. Actually, you know what? I think we want 1 extra Borrow Ghoul here. I don't think we want a 3 of. But I do think we want a 4 of Writhing Necromass. I gotta stretch. I think Organ Hoarder and Stitch Assistant are all okay options. I just don't know how much I want them in. I like having the counter spell. I like having the draw cards. Screeching Scob is pretty good for the self mill. I like Wretched Throng. I think Wretched Throng is cool. So I think we're going to go up 1 Borrow Ghoul and try it like that. I'm going to go down the Gangreous zombies too and bring in Arms of Hardir. Do a little swappy poo like that. Bajuka Bog, I think we can just put main board and go down. I think we can leave in the side. I did order those cards, right? Normally don't take this long. Oh, while we wait, let's make our changes over here. So we went out we went up 1. Went out these. Went out the Shepherd. Went out the Vengeful Dead. Went up. What's up here? Went out the Distant Melodies. I definitely feel like there's places to put Distant Melody in. Over here we went out. So, went up Jehessian. 1, 2, 3, 4. Went up Arms of Hadar. Not Hadir. I've been told. Add card to sideboard. That was not the right card. That was not the right button, I mean. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking at, right? I did order the It normally doesn't take this long to get cards from Card Hoarder in. Yeah, I ordered it. Now we just play the waiting game. We're waiting on our one Barogul here. I want to try Scob Goliath a lot. My problem with the cards we took out, Gem Palm Polluter and Shepherd of Rot and Vengeful Dead. Those three cards I think would work a lot better in a go wide zombie strategy. I don't think, or even if you exploit more, I don't think it works very well in what we're doing. We're kind of a control shell, and then hopefully going to use zombies to either get some card advantage or to beat down with. And I feel like with what we had, we just weren't doing it. And I didn't feel like those cards played into that strategy very well. I felt like we were too split on strategies there. Oh, whoops. It's because apparently I already had the chat with Card Hoarder open where we just got cards and never closed it. So they were just like, the bot was just hanging out in the waiting room. My bad. It's all on me. So I feel like we had too much of like split strategies there. And I could be very wrong in that. I'm not an expert. So I could be very wrong there. So I am open to hear some invitation. I don't want to go super strong into the self mill because other than Necromass, we're not really using, and the Barogul, I guess Headless Scob too, we're not really using much into the self mill, and I feel like we already have some good self mill cards, with these three. So like I said, could be wrong. We also have Consider that we could mill with, so I could be wrong on that, but I feel like we're probably not too far off. I think zombies want to just go more into like creature strategy rather than being kind of a semi-control shell. But I feel like we're a little bit more optimal now than what we were the last couple games. So we just need to get into a game and try out this shell with it. See how we run with it. This mono blacklist I had a lot of fun with. It's kind of more into that let's play a bunch of zombies, like a bunch of creatures, kind of go wider strategy, is kind of what it was doing. Where this deck, I feel like this deck's trying to be like a mixture of like control but keep up pressure. So we'll give it a run. Isn't Mental Note better than Opt? I feel like we need Graveyard Retrieval as well as Ghoul Caller's Chant, Ghoul Razor. Ghoul Caller's Chant could be a card to bring in for sure. What's Mental Note? Okay, I know what Mental Note is. Put 2 cards from your library into graveyard, draw a card. I don't know. I mean, Consider's good just to like filter. Why no Tolarian Terror since we're already playing mill cards? Because we're trying to be more zombies. We're trying to be more themed. Always brewing. Damn right. But yeah, that's why Vital. We're trying to brew more like zombie based rather than, terror and stuff. Definitely an argument for terror in this deck, that's for sure. Definitely an argument. Let's look real quick. Go over to Zombies. Ghoul Caller's Chant. Each card, return 2 zombie cards. And that is an option, I guess. I don't know what we'd trim. Mental Note could be better. I don't know if I have any Mental Notes. It could be better than Consider, but I like Consider as like an early play card. I have 2 of them as like an early play card to try to like find something. We can't get into a game, can we? to like try to find like a card we need, like a land or something. The options there, I guess. Go 2 and 2. Maybe a little bit. Brainstorm. Brainstorm could be okay. How do you recommend getting cards for Moto? I've never used a client, but it seems great for getting Pauper practice in. Yeah, so Moto is really good for Pauper. Cards are dirt cheap, typically. Not everything. But I use Card Hoarder. Card Hoarder, and I'm not sponsored by them. I wouldn't mind being sponsored by them. I've only used Card Hoarder. Brainstorm plus Wretched is kind of good. That is true. That is kind of true. It's just like a website. So let's say you want Brainstorm, right? You just type in Brainstorm, pull it up. Here's all the different versions of it. You can sort by what I normally do, lowest to highest price. Boom, Brainstorm, and then you just buy it. What you do is you can use USD or you can use tickets. USD, you have to be a verified PayPal user, I think, to use USD. But all you do is you just come to the store, you buy your tickets, your event tickets. They're equal, right? One ticket's $1. You can go into Card Hoarder. You can add to cart every card that you need for your deck. It'll give you a total of what it will cost in tickets, and then you round up to the nearest ticket. And then you buy those tickets. Then you hit checkout. When you check out, you hit that you're paying with your tickets, or if you're a verified PayPal user, you can hit USDA. And then they will send you a message. You open up a trade log with them. They will pull out your ticket, which you need to make sure you have a trades binder that's open for trading, and you have your tickets in there. Then you trade them. You get your cards in your deck, and then you build your deck. That's it. It's pretty simple. I've had no issues with Card Hoarder at all. Man, we cannot get a game going. All right, we'll play against Deluxekoff here. I've never had an issue with them. They also have a loan program where you can pay monthly tickets to rent a certain amount of cards. That worked really well when I was trying it out. I don't have it anymore, but it did work well when I had it. I don't like this hand that much, but I want to keep it. So, yeah, definitely give it a go. Hope you enjoy it. Like I said, not sponsored by Card Hoarder. Wouldn't mind being, but it's the client I've used since day one of starting Magic Online. I've not used any other because I've never had any issues with Card Hoarder. What's your current opinion on the deck? Ooh, what we got going on here? I've not been super duper impressed with it so far. And it's just because we've had some mana issues out of the gate. And we also had, let's just consider here. Yeah, I'll put you on top. We had some mana issues, we fixed it, but then we also had like some split strategy issues. So we've had some just issues. We've also had, what do we play? Game 1, we played this really cool Madness, Jund Madness deck. Then in game 2, we played against Ponza. Then game 3, we played against Mardu Synthesizer, or I guess just Mardu Wildfire, I guess. And now we're playing against this. But we've been tinkering, and I'm hoping that it's getting a little bit better. But so far, TJ, it's been a little bit of a rough go. But I'm hoping we're getting there. So let's throw you down. Play Wretched Throng and pass. Aneboid Changeling is a zombie card that could make Terror a zombie. Just wouldn't recommend playing it ever. Okay, what? I'm curious. Sorry, opponent. Oh my god, look at this thing. Thing is weird looking. Meeting of the minds. Convoke. Draw 2 cards. Sure. I appreciate that. Thanks. Gonna try it. Give it a go. Yep. Hopefully you enjoy it and have a good time with it. Our opponent is some kind of weird affinity build that is kind of cool. I kind of like it. I'm not seeing Lotus Petal and Affinity. This Halo Hopper seems pretty good, though. Phyrexian Walker? Not sure what's going on. Don't keep Deluxikov waiting too long. One of the goats. Oh, really? So whose name's Deluxikov? Like, in terms of, like, are they, like, a content creator and stuff? It says Frog aggro deck. That's sweet. I think we can just cycle here and hold up cast down. Wait, is Deluxikov really Propaganda? I didn't know that was his name. Oh shit, you're right. I always have a hard time remembering the Magic usernames. I always remember the YouTube usernames. Other than Kalikaz, which is Saden Raken, because I knew him of Saden Raken before Kalikaz. So Swamp Cycle here. Just grab a snow-covered swamp. Another Wretched Throng is not that bad. But I feel like Headless Scob is maybe a little bit better. And then I'm going to pass here. We can cast down Mirror Enforcer. Is Dimir the color combination that's the worst against artifacts? I don't know. I don't feel like it. Oh, I wish you were playing Esper Artifact Lifelink against him. I could fangirl. Sorry. Yeah, draw a card. I'm going to ask him if he'd do an interview for the channel. Getting in with all the dorks. Try to cast down one of the Mirror Enforcers here. Gonna block the Halo Hopper. Something bad is about to happen. I can smell it in the air. Dude, that would be dope if it's meant to be, right? Rites of the Initiate. Yee. Might I ask why you don't post your live streams on the official Pauper Discord server? Because I didn't know there was one. I don't do a whole lot in terms of like Discord and stuff. I mean, if somebody in my audience is in there and they want to throw it in there, feel free to. All right, we got a lot of dorks on the field here. Um, let's play the Scob here. Pass. Oh, my opponent's deck is sweet. Yeah, Propaganda has really cool decks. Uh oh. Well, if they have a way to attack with the flyer, they have a way to attack with the flyer, and it just is what it is, you know. Um, damn it. The Solemn Guard would be really good here to have. Honestly, one of my biggest inspirations to my brewing, if not the biggest. That's awesome. Yeah, Propaganda has some cool decks. Also like his like fake commercials he makes and stuff. I think is really fun. It's more or less like, can he get in with this Ornithopter or not? And I feel like probably. Um, come on, let's get something good here. A counterspell is a card. No. That's got to be countered. That might have been like a, well, let's see what you got card, you know? Ooh. Damn. We don't have enough for this, though. We don't have enough creatures in the graveyard for it. Let's keep the pressure up a little bit here. See, I kind of thought when I saw Deluxecoff, I was like, that looks a little familiar. There, I asked him. It was a big thing. We'll see. I understand if he doesn't want to do it though. 100% understand. He's a way bigger channel than me too. I think he's like a what, 7 or 8,000. Unfortunately, the Borrow Ghoul's got to go this turn. What is he at right now? Cool, he's down. Can I just spell propaganda right? Chainer's Edict. These goals, I'm going to take a leap and stream one day. You should. 100%, you should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should. Hold on, I'm gonna attack first. No. He has 2 frog mites on the field. Let's just attack with 2 of them. I should have attacked with the Wretched Throng, though. Rather than the Screeching Scob here. Hold on, I want to make sure that this is covered here. Hold on, let's do this. Cool. They're going to Crow Star here. I wonder how much stuff I need besides my Chromebook, external mic, camera, etc. I got to figure out my stuff. Yeah, so you can just use Chromebook, OBS. There's either Streamlabs or just regular OBS Studio. That works really, really well. Recommend both of those. You could also, for streaming, or you can just use them to record your stuff. My biggest piece of advice is get a good microphone. You don't need like a good webcam, really. The Razer has a really cheap webcam that works really well. That's the one I've been using. Okay, cool. 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, no. Yeah, let's just ditch these 2. Scab Goliath, baby, we did it. Send in the Necromasses here. The Headless and the Necromass. They're still in a position where just one top deck wins them the deck. I guess they're probably holding on if they get like one more of the initiate cards here. Did it get there? Anyway, Propaganda is at 7.22. I finally got that question answered. Crowstar again. I think we might get there against them. Their deck is pretty cool, though. Uh-oh, what they got? Meeting of the Minds. I just want to plug my phone earphones into a Chromebook and go. Get a blue yet. Don't get the blue snowball. I think blue snowball is not a good microphone. Get definitely recommend getting got there. Definitely recommend getting Arms of a Deer comes in. A Newell comes in. Definitely recommend getting, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a Blue Yeti. I think is a good do you have cast down? A card? Yes. I used it against him, didn't I? Could have actually won there if you didn't. Thopter writes. Did you have cast down? Oh, sorry. I misread. No, I didn't have cast down. I bluffed him. That was a fun game there. It was. It was a really fun game. What else do I want? Don't think I want Chainers or Feed the Swarm, I don't think. Dang, just flips up. Missed the win then. Yeah, Arms of a Deer and Newell comes in. I think these two are fine. And then I think we can go out. What do we want to go down? Borrow Ghoul is kind of cool because it trades off really well. Headless Scob seems really strong. Let's go down one of the Jehezian zombies. I want to go down the Goliath here. I mean, the Goliath was sweet there, but I think it's worth going down. Let's go down one Screeching Scob. Let's go down one Borrow Ghoul. Run it like that. So cool. It looks like we're going to get Propaganda maybe on the show. I'm super excited about that. Ooh, mulligan. But yeah, like a Blue Yeti's good. Like I said, Razer, that's the webcam I use, is like $70, or at least it was when I bought it. I don't know what it is now. I'm gonna keep. Let's bottom. Probably gonna bottom the Jehezian zombies here. Not like super duper in love with that right now. Yeah, you got the win. We got there. These interviews are gonna make your channel explode. I don't really care if it does or not. I mean, it'd be cool if it did, but like I more or less am doing it on my own greedy volition, where I just want to like talk to these creators and like just talk about Magic, and like there's nothing out there that like highlights Magic players like as like pro players. So like that's where my this Arms of Deer will be insane if I can fire it off. That's where like my intention lies with it, is just like trying to get to that point to where let's consider here. Yeah, I'll take another consider. Let's Aqueduct, bounce the Ice Tunnel, pass. Then we can play Wretched Throng, start chumping a little bit, potentially. Although we're kind of in a bad spot until we can fire off arms. Our opponent might have way too fast of a start. But yeah, like my thing was like, you just don't see a lot of are we dead? You just don't see a lot of coverage on like Magic players and stuff. So dang, dude. I want to throw down this Wretched Throng, but maybe cast down's better. I'm gonna throw down Wretched Throng here. We can start deck thinning a little bit potentially. We're a few turns away from Arms of Hadir, unfortunately. We had too many like slow lands. We could a top deck. Yeah, we could top deck an untapped land. That would be pretty nice. I just don't know how like good, like if we're going to or not. Yeah, that was like my thing, was like I like competitive Magic a lot, like a lot, but I also like the idea of like sitting down and talking with players and like seeing like how they started and stuff, and like that was always something like I liked with like some of the competitive Magic where they would do like little player highlights every once in a while, right? I have no reason to block here, I don't think. Maybe I should have, because we might not Arms of Hadir next turn. Damn it. Well. Yup. Let's do you, and then we can cast down and consider. We'll consider first in case we get. I don't think we'll have I don't think we'll have a counter spell for the last rites, but we can definitely consider, and then we can blow up one of the Frogmites. But that's like my thought was like, it was like, I think it'd just be cool to sit down and talk to these people about like Magic content creation and stuff, and like like playing Magic and stuff, you know. All right, let's see what you got. It rights in the initiate. Damn. 3, 6, 9. Damn good time. Sock it to me. Sock it to me one more time. Get low. You got me, dude. Yeah, I think we're fine just running it back the way it is. I mean, there's an argument for bringing in Pyroblast just to deal with that, but it's gonna sound weird, but maybe we do just bring in the Pyroblast. I like these interviews. Being a Pauper streamer isn't paying any bills, so I have a lot of respect for them doing it anyway. I think you putting them in the spotlight is a very nice thing to do. Well, I definitely think they're probably putting me more into the spotlight than vice versa. Okay, we can keep this hand. I want to keep the Jahezian zombies here. So I think we're going to bottom the... It's either the Necromass or the Screeching Scob, because Solemn Guard Scavenger will be pretty good. No, I'm going to bottom Scavenger. Necromass we might be able to get out for a lot cheaper. Playing Magic with the interviewees, a cherry on top. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought, though. Like, if I'm going to do these, like, interviews and talk to them and stuff, I thought, like, playing Magic while we did it would be pretty fun. Hard evidence. Create the Krabby Patty here. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, well, Halo Hopper's probably just going to kill it now. Oh, we have Counterspell, though. I'm just going to pass here. Hold up Counterspell. If they go to last rights, we can Counterspell it. If not, we can just Jahezian zombies it. Thought cast, sure. Propaganda might be a little bit low on life here. Another Froggy Boy. Oh, there's the great Chromatic Star, sure. Ornithopter, sure. These little frogs are something else. Sure. Taking some damage here. I think we can just get a regular swamp here. We get a cast down. So we have cast down or counter spell. I actually wouldn't have minded drawing another land so we can guarantee another land drop there. Mirror Enforcer, sure. We're in a bad spot, that's for sure. All right, brother, I got to take my daughter to For 2-year checkup, it's been real. Watch rest stream later. Peace. Yeah, have good luck at the doctors. Have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you maybe tomorrow, Raging Bull. Just getting in with these guys. All right, let's cast down one of them here. I'd love to draw an untap land, preferably. Damn it. We got to our 4th land. You know what I mean? We're still not sitting at a super great spot here. Crowstar, sure. If he doesn't want to play any more Mirror Enforcers, that would be really cool. I do think this is a better build, though. Better build, though. Countered one of them, but we're going to take 7 here, though. Okay, upkeep, draw, ice tunnel. Let's play the scab here. Come on, 2 creatures. 1, 2, 3. Only have 3 though. Necromass still costs a little bit here. We're kind of one of those places, man. If they have another one, we're kind of in trouble here. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so even if we thought to scour ourselves, this will cost a little bit less. What do you cost? 3. All right. We got the 5/5. What's up, L? Everybody's morning's going all right. Yeah, it's going pretty good. It's been a pretty good morning so far. Would have liked you have to been. What am I trying to say there? I would have liked you being a Arms of Hadar. I'm just going to start punching in with Necromass because if they last rights, they win the game anyway. So we might as well just attack. They don't have like a Mirror Enforcer or Frogmite or the Halo Jumper. There's Mirror Enforcer though. So now we just start sending in Borrow a Ghoul here. Would love also just, you know, any of our counter spells. Necromass is not bad either. I'm going to send both in. Yes, I'm actually totally fine with this trade-off here. Why temporary zone? What was that all about? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, double Necromass. We're still in a position where they just last rights, they win. So it is what it is. We know the jig is up when they attack. We're just going to keep the pressure on. We have all the Necromasses in the world, but again, they top deck 1 card. That's game. So every time we skate by, I gotta I gotta hold my breath every attack step. That's why I gotta tell him, like, I'm holding my breath every attack step. Like, please don't be a card. We do have the counter spell, which is nice. He said ditto. I think I've played them before, not paying attention. Like I said, I have a hard time remembering like the magic names of players. I remember the YouTube name. I feel like I've played against Alexakov before. We're gonna get there. I'm just tuning in. Do they have insta kill combo of some sort? Yeah, they have last right, so they initiate. So the idea is they draw a bunch of cards in their hand. Last night, so they initiate, pump all their dudes, swing wide. That's why they're playing a bunch of G. Needed to draw rights there. GG's. Can survive, but then die. GG's. With the Discord. Oh, they left. Damn it. All right, well. I'll email them later. It's 10:47, so I'm gonna have to bounce for today. Propaganda's back in queue. I'm gonna have to bounce for today because I gotta go into work early. Tomorrow I'll be back at regular time. I'm gonna reach out to Propaganda too, see if he'll do the interview later this week. I have Wednesday off, so Wednesday would be a really good time to do it. Oh, I see. Seems like a cool deck. Yeah, his deck was really cool. I think he's done it on his channel. Let me look real quick. Propaganda. Yep, it's actually the last deck he's played. So 8 days ago, Pauper 0, the deck that needs no lands. It's not the. I don't think it's the exact list. Get out of here, Nat. I don't think it's the exact list. Let me pull up his list. Yeah, it's not the exact list, but it's very close. Okay, this is the list I think he was playing right there. We'll pull it up real quick. I think this is the list they were playing. Looks like it. Shield Spear was different. This was the Phyrexian. No, he had Phyrexian Walker too. So yeah, this I think was pretty much the list he was running. If it sounds cool to you, it was cool to watch. So I think this is what he was running right there. MTGO. What's the expensive cards then? Great Furnace, Lotus Petal. Yeah, I forgot how expensive Lotus Petal is. So yeah, if you're interested, that's their list. I think Darius, I know you weren't in chat today, but if you're watching this on the playback, I think this is a better run of it. I think Jahezian Zombies was good addition for the island and swamp cycling. Plus, it helps with Necromass. Plus, it helps with Barogul as well. Barogul and Necromass are great clocks. They are very punchy. Scab Goliath is really cool, but I think it could go down for Solomgar Scavenger maybe, or maybe even Bone Picker. I think we want to maybe up our flyers a little bit. Headless Scab is really cool. Scab is really cool too. So I definitely like the changes we made. I'm going to have to run back the changes. I think the mana base is better too. So I'm definitely going to have to run this back at some point. We finally did get a win with this new iteration. So I definitely think this is worth like running back. There's also arguments for changing out some cards and running like Tolarian Terror or something like that if we wanted to venture away from the whole zombie thing. We did kind of venture away a little bit with the zombie shell with some of those zombie cards that deal damage because of your zombies and some of the more tribal elements. Wretched Throng I think is awesome. Wretched Throng is a really sweet card. I like it a lot. There's also an argument for Advanced Stitchwing. I think we could also potentially play Advanced Stitchwing in this deck. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the list. It was really fun to play. Wretched looks awesome. Yeah, Wretched Throng was really solid. Like it was really solid. So definitely recommend recommend Wretched Throng if you're wanting to build like a zombie pauper deck. It seemed pretty solid, but I gotta go get ready for work. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out. If you want to check out my interview with Cooper the Red, it's on my channel. It was a really cool video to make. I'm hopefully going to do more of them. We just played against Propaganda, who seemed interested in doing it, so I'm going to reach out to them, see if they're interested in doing it sometime this week. I'm going to reach out to a couple other players too and try to see if they'll do it as well. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out in chat. Thanks for liking and subscribing. If you want to support the channel, subscribing, liking, and sharing the content is a really great and free way to do so. If you want to support the channel even further, you can consider becoming a member. The cheapest tier, the $1 tier, gets you custom emotes along with your name and a credit scroll before and after the stream, along with also a badge. You get like a little badge thing. And then $20 membership, I'll run your deck list or deck of your choice through a Pauper League. And another way to have your deck ran through a Pauper League is $20 super chats. Outside of that, if you have a list that you want to send me, feel free to send me any of your lists. I'll check them out. If they are really cheap to build, then we will add it to the queue. If not, they'll be put on the back burner, but I'm willing to check them all out. What's up, Marco? And the last thing is I have the Mox field set up. So I can start adding the decks in here. We can start adding the decks in the queue in here and everything like that. So you can, I think there's like a follow mechanic on Moxfield. I'm not 100% sure, but regardless, for now on, all the deck lists and stuff will be in Moxfield. So you can check that out as well. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be streaming about my normal time, which is like 10 to 10:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. But like I said, I had to go and work early today, so that's why I'm streaming now and leaving now, where I would be like just kind of like maybe in the first game normally. But anyway, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you later.